Hi, I hope everyone is doing well. In today's video, we'll be going through frequency tables. Have a pen and paper ready to take down some notes. Make sure to stick around to the end as there are some questions for you to attempt. And if you want to find your way back to the channel, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with everything related to your Maths GCSE. Let's get started. So what are frequency tables? Well, frequency refers to the number of times an event or a value occurs. A frequency table is a table that lists items and shows the number of times the items occur. So for example, we have the shoe size of a class. A frequency table is constructed by arranging collected data values in ascending order with their corresponding frequencies. So what you would have is shoe size and you will have frequency. The data value, in this example shoe size, is often represented by x, and the frequency of a data value is often represented by f. How many times do we see the shoe size 5? We see it twice. How many times do we see the shoe size 6? It is 4 times. So on and so forth. So we'll complete the frequency table as shown below. And this is how a frequency table is completed. It is basically showing you how frequent a specific data value is. The next thing which we will look at are averages. So we can calculate the averages from the data by looking at the frequency table. The 4 averages we will calculate are the mode, range, median and mean. So again we have this frequency table. The mode is the most common piece of data. So it is the one with the highest frequency. As you can see from this frequency table, the shoe size 7 has the highest frequency. Therefore we can say that the mode is 7. The range is the highest value piece of data subtracted from the lowest piece of data. Note that this is not the frequencies. So we're looking at the class data. As you can see, the highest class data is 9. The lowest class data is 5. All you do is you subtract them. So 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. So the range is 4. The next average which we'll look at is the median. The median is the middle value in an ordered set of data. As you can see, this set of data is ordered. We are looking for the middle value. So what you will do, you will cross off one from the left, cross off one from the right. Again, you will carry on doing that until you're left with the final value or the final 2 values. Therefore, the median is in between these 2 numbers. So you get an average of these 2 numbers. You do 7 plus 7, which equals 14. 14 divided by 2, which equals 7. So the median for this set of data is 7. Now we can work out the median from a frequency table. But first we need to add a next column, which is cumulative frequency. Now cumulative frequency is the running total of frequency. So basically you're going to add these up and this will give us our cumulative frequency. To work out the median is the last cumulative frequency number plus 1 divided by 2, and that's the value that we're looking for. So let's try this. So the first value is obviously 2. Then you would do 2 plus 4, which equals 6. Then you do this 6 plus this 6, which equals 12. Then you do 12 plus 4, which equals 16. And then you do 16 plus 4, which equals 20. So this is our cumulative frequency. To work out the median, we'll do the last cumulative frequency number plus 1, which is 20 plus 1 divided by 2. Therefore, we are looking for the 10.5th value. As you can see, this cumulative frequency is ordered. So it's a running total of frequency. Therefore, it is an ordered set of data. As you can see, the 10.5th value will be in this row. Therefore, we would say that the median is 7, which is the same answer as we got above. So all you would do is you do the last cumulative frequency number plus 1 divided by 2. That is going to give us the value we are looking for. And in this example, it was 7. And that is the value of the median. Let's go through another example. So find the mode, range and median class size from the table below. As you can see, we have class size and we have frequency. The mode is the most common piece of data, so it is the one with the highest frequency. As you can see, a class size of 30 has the highest frequency, so the mode is equal to 30. The range is the highest value minus the smallest value. Again, we are looking at the class size, so 32 minus 27, so the range is 5. And the final one, which is median. Remember, for the median, we need a running total. So to get that running total, we use a cumulative frequency. Again, the median is the last cumulative frequency number plus 1 divided by 2. So 17 plus 1, which equals 18. 18 divided by 2 is equal to 9. Therefore, we are looking for the 9th value. So therefore, we will say that the median is equal to 29. The next average which we'll look at is the mean. So the mean is what we get when we add all the data together and divide by how many there are. Again, we have this frequency table for shoe size. To find out how many there are, we add all the frequencies together. So we add this column of frequency, which gives us 20. To find the sum of all the data, we multiply each piece of data by its frequency and add these together. So as this value is x and this value is f, what you do is f times x. So you do 2 times 5, which equals 10. You do 6 times 4, which equals 24. You do 7 times 6, which equals 42. You do 8 times 4, which equals 32. And you do 9 times 4, which equals 36. You will add all of these together, and then you divide this value by the total frequency. Therefore, 144 divided by 20 is equal to 7.2. Therefore, we say that the mean from this frequency table is 7.2. Let's go through another example. So find the mean class size from the table below. Again, we have a class size and we have its respective frequency. To find out how many there are, we add all the frequencies together. So you find the total of the frequency in this example is equal to 17. To find the sum of all the data, we multiply each piece of data by its frequency and add these together. So you do 27 times 2, 28 times 4, 29 times 3, 30 times 5, 31 times 2, and 32 times 1. You add all of these values together, which is 497. And then we divide. We'll do 497 divided by 17, which is equal to 29.236,529, so on and so forth. And then you just tidy this up to one decimal place. Therefore, we will say that the mean is equal to 29.3 to one decimal place. The next thing which we'll look at are grouped frequency tables. We use grouped data when the data we have collected is continuous, i.e. it can take any value to get an overview of the data. This grouped frequency table shows speed and its respective frequency. We cannot calculate the exact mode, median or mean of the data as we do not know the actual data. We can, however, make some comments on the data. So the modal class is the group class with the highest frequency. As you can see, the highest frequency is 15. Therefore, we'll say that the modal class is when S is greater than or equal to 35 and S is less than 40. The next thing which we'll look at is the median from a grouped frequency table. We can't calculate the exact median, but we can find out which class it belongs to. Again, we have this grouped frequency table for speed and its respective frequency. We add a cumulative frequency column as we done previously. Again, the cumulative frequency is a running total of the frequency, so therefore this data is in order. In this case, there are 50 cars, so the 25.5th value will be the median. How do we get this value of 25.5? Remember that the median is the last cumulative frequency number plus 1 divided by 2. Therefore, we will do a 50 plus 1, which equals 51. 51 divided by 2 is equal to 25.5. So we are looking for the 25.5th value. As you can see, this class goes up to 4, this class goes up to 14, and this class goes up to 26. So we know that the 25.5th value lies in this class. Therefore, we will say that the median is when S is greater than or equal to 30 and when S is less than 35. The final thing that we'll look at is the mean from a grouped frequency table. Again, we cannot calculate the exact mean as we do not know the data. We can calculate a good estimate for the mean. Again, we have this grouped frequency table. The way we calculate the mean is we do this by first finding the midpoints of each group and using this as the average for the group. And then we multiply these by the respective frequency. So you find the midpoint of this group. As you can see, between 20 and 25, the midpoint will be 22.5. The midpoint between 25 and 30 is 27.5. The midpoint between 30 and 35 is 32.5. The midpoint between 35 and 40 is 37.5. And the final midpoint is between 40 and 45, which is equal to 42.5. What you would do then is you will multiply f, which is the frequency, by the midpoint. So you do 4 times 22.5, which equals 90. 10 times 27.5, which equals 275. 12 times 32.5, which equals 390. 15 times 37.5, which equals 562.5, and 9 times 42.5, which equals 382.5. We then add up this column and divide by the total frequency. So again, we get the total frequency and we get this column, which is the midpoint times the frequency, and then we'll divide this number by the total frequency. So you do 1700 divided by 50, which equals 34 miles per hour. Again, this is an estimated mean, so it's an estimate for the mean. Below are 2 questions for you to attempt. Please pause the video, have a go, and we'll go through the answers on the next slide. Hopefully you had a chance to attempt the questions. Let's go through the answers. The first thing that we will look for is the mode. The mode is a class with the highest frequency. As you can see, the highest frequency is 9. Therefore, the mode will be equal to 7. The range is this value of 9 minus this value of 5, which is equal to 4. The median is the 12.5th value. How did we get this 12.5? It is the last cumulative frequency plus 1 divided by 2. So 24 plus 1 is equal to 25. 25 divided by 2 is equal to 12.5. So we are looking for the 12.5th value. As you can see, this cumulative frequency is in order. Therefore, the 12.5th value lies in this marks of 7. Therefore, the median is equal to 7. The mean is 168 divided by the total frequency, which is equal to 24. Therefore, the mean is equal to 7. For this grouped frequency table, the modal class is the class with the highest frequency. As you can see, the highest frequency is 15 to 19. Therefore, the modal class is 15 to 19. The class where the median lies is the 16th value. Now, the 16th value, how did we get that? We got this total cumulative frequency, which equals 31, plus 1, which equals 32. 32 divided by 2 is equal to 16. So we're looking for the 16th value. As you can see, the 16th value lies in this class. Therefore, the median is equal to 10 to 14. An estimate for the mean is you would find the midpoint. You would multiply the midpoint by the frequency. Then you would do the total of that divided by the total frequency. So you do 387 divided by 31, which is equal to 12.483872, which is equal to 12.48 to 2 decimal places. This is a summary page of what we have gone through today. We have gone through what a frequency refers to, and we've gone through what frequency tables are. We should know that we can calculate the mode, range, median, and mean from a frequency table. And we should know that we can calculate the modal class, where the median lies, and an estimate for the mean from a group frequency table. If you do have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below and I'll answer accordingly. I hope you have been able to benefit, and if you have, please share with others so they can also benefit. Hopefully I'll see everyone safe and sound for the next one, and as always, take care of yourselves.